o'clock, we'll get this meeting started. I guess the first thing we'll do is everybody stand and we'll say pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, next thing, let's see, we'll have Mr. Keith Murray, if he would, stand and say a prayer for us, everybody bow their head.
Everybody hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you all. And may we bow our heads. Lord, we do thank you for this day. Lord, it's another day you've given us life. Lord, we pray for these proceedings this evening. Lord, that everything, the decisions that need to be made, and any disputes or misunderstandings or whatever, Lord, be done in a professional way, Lord. We just pray, Lord, this peace to come over this meeting this evening, Lord, that only the Holy Spirit can give. And we'll give our leaders an understanding and wisdom, Lord, and they seek your guidance. And may all these things tonight be done in a way pleasing to you for the betterment of our community. And we'll just ask all these things in your name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. I guess next thing we got on the agenda is reading the minutes. Everybody has a copy of those in their folder. If they want to look over them and read them.
I'll make a motion to accept the reading of the minutes. Sal? You have a second? Either one, please.
Motion by Jason, second by Jeff. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. All right. Next thing on the agenda for tonight is treasurer's report.
All right. Close out the month of May, the general fund had $228,640.78.
Sorry about that.
The road fund had $136,764.83. The jail fund had $2,517.83. LGEA had $85,753.81. Solid waste had $25,302.53. Parks and Rec had $16,840.43. The LGEDF fund had $897.16. The clerk storage account had $4,877.49. The opioid settlement account had $43,823.99. And ARPA has $59,594.66 for a total of $605,013.51.
Gentlemen, have any questions about the financial report?
You made a motion on it?
Yeah, we'll need a motion to accept.
Accept it as read.
I second it. But Jason, a second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. All right. Well, we got open comments. Anybody have anything they want to talk about before we go any farther? Can't stay for the meeting. Everybody's quiet tonight, I think. All right. Next order of business is, I got a road here, it's in Buffalo. It's been on the map and somehow it's got took off and the gentleman asked us to put it back on. It's Watches Fork Cemetery Road. And I've got the map showing it is a county road. It's been on the county map for years. It's the one in my office, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet. Somehow it's been taken off. Don't know why, how it got done. But he just asked us to put it back on. He's not asking really to maintain it, he just asked us to put it back on, I guess.
I know the road you're talking, he's asking about that. I went to that.
Where's it
That
at?
week, was it on Buffalo?
It's on Laurel Fork, goes to that Blue Gabbard.
Is it? Okay.
It's right at 3/10 of a mile back there, main law fork road. So, these guys would like to put it back on the map, county road map. I'll tell them, in a second. To get you. Now, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no.
You need to sign off on these?
Yeah, they signed that, and hand it back to us.
That's fine, I got it.
Did you get one?
I need to do a signature.
Maybe not.
We need to sign all three of these?
No, I got it.
Get it over here on this one.
You don't, I just have to have a signature to.
All right. Next order of business is fiscal year 24 budget, second reading. You look back.
It's just the same one, there's
It's
nothing.
the same, it's nothing changed, it's the same back you had the last fiscal court meeting, so I just need you guys to.
It's past the state's approval from DLG, and it just came back to us, we just have to have the second reading for it.
Motion for Jeff, second for Jason, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no.
Sign this right here.
Next thing's pre-approve, expenses like your electric bill and all that, that was on that type of meeting. Comes up,
To pay the water bill.
water and electric bill, stuff on that, so
It also pre-approves payroll and things of that nature.
we'll have a special meeting in case it lapses.
I move to approve these expenses.
Sounds like. Mr. Chip, have a motion?
No, Alan made the motion, Jeff second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Okay.
Sign it, please. That's true.
Well, next order of business is appointment of commissioners to help with this redistricting before the November election. I'm not ready into this much, I know we've got to have this done by November election, is that correct?
We got 60 days from the time we appoint these today.
You'll have to pay them, I guess, so much to help. It's got to be done, so you guys have any names of people that you would like to appoint for your district?
Which one of those name? One, I'd like to nominate Virgie Hager.
For 2, I'll be doing Gary Bowen.
Say Gary Bowling.
Maxine Turner. Maxine Turner for District 3. Need no proof on this, will you?
You get that motion to accept the nominations for the appointments.
I'll make a motion to accept the commissioners.
Second.
All in favor, yeah?
Aye.
All right. Looks like the next thing on the agenda is the gravels. Sealed bids on there, so we got one from you. Here's some
This one.
Hinkles.
And Alan.
Allen Company. All right. We'll open this one from the Hinkles. Sure. All right, somebody keep this down, because it'll be a whole lot of. Well, we need to do it with the haul. And trowel it down, because we ain't gonna haul none of it. DGA, looks like that, dense grading, which one you guys share for Hampton?
I'm from Hinkle, but I'm not from Stone, but yes, that's dense grade.
Okay, looks like it is $12.75 a ton. That's, I guess, from Hampton, it is 17, or I'm sorry, excuse me, it is $19.75 per ton delivered, I guess, to the yard. That's probably the way they, that's what it looks like to me, 1975 for DGA. All right, and this, 8s, I guess that's a little chip gravels, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay. They're $17.75 a ton. Everything's got a $7 haul bill so far. Puts them at $24.75 a ton for the number 8s. All right, number 157s, limestone, $13.95 a ton, up to $20.95 on the yard. Number 2s, $13.75, $20.75 on the yard to live. Okay. Number 4s, they're $13.75, $20.75 on them. All right, channel liner class 2, I guess limestone. That's the bigger number 2s, right?
One's the biggest channel liners.
This channel liner.
Three is the biggest.
Okay, well, they've got class 2 limestone. Channel liner, class 2, that's what it says. It is $14.95, $22.20 delivered. All right, then you've got channel lining 3, which I guess is the bigger rock, right?
Yeah.
$16.25, $23.50 on the yard. This is from Henkel's. All right. Now, have they got anything special in here, like rates may change, all this? This is from Allen Company, I'm sure, and it should be a locked-in price. All right. Let's see here. Class 1 sand, what is that? You want?
Yeah, that's number 10 rock. It's just manufactured sand, if you need it.
If we need, we probably didn't bid on it. Anyway, it is, 940, 1740, or 1745 on the yard. Number 2, 23, what's 23?
That's two awarded, three.
Number 2, 2 or 3s, they're, looks like 910 a ton, 1715 on the yard. Number 4, that's at Railroad Ballast, yeah. Number 4s are 915, 1720 on the yard. 57s are 955, 1760 on the yard. Number 9s, which that's about the same as 8s, they're
Same thing.
okay, they're 1055, 1860 on the yard. Channel line number 2, 1210, 2070 on the yard. Channel line 3, 1445, 2425 on the yard. DGA is 935 a ton, 1740 on the yard.
That's a complete year contract, correct? July to July, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No changes, no guarantee. Sounds like no brainer to me.
I never caught up on that. So, how much cheaper was one than the other?
Probably $4 a ton, about everything.
$4.
It's close.
What's DGA? Where's that? That's the total on this one, it's $2.
Over $2 cheaper.
What's 57 bucks?
$3.95.
$4 cheaper on a ton on everything listed on.
So I have a motion to accept that.
Get a motion to accept that.
I moved to accept the bid that they offered.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, drain pad. Should be drain pad up here.
Go ahead.
All right. Interstate construction. All right, well, get your pen and paper here. These are double wall plastic pipes, it's something we put a price in for. And I hate when I do it this way. It's 12-inch, 20-foot long, 755 a foot. That gives us a total on a 20-foot pipe. We don't ever buy a foot at a time. I don't know why they do that.
160 foot,
How much?
right around 160.
How much is it down there?
151.
$151 on the 12-inch, the 15-inch double wall, they're 10, 15 a foot.
203. $10.
Yeah, okay. Number 18s are 1440 a foot,
288.
288. A 24-inch pipe is 2330.
466.
30-inch is $33 a foot.
660.
660. 48-inch pipe is $74.95.
1,499.
All right. 60-inch 5-foot pipe is $126.95.
25,
39. All right, that's from Interstate. Along to the Interstates who we've had in the past. Down some on the trucks. 407, anybody here from 407?
We are.
407. You done the same way, didn't you, per foot?
No, that's legit price, that's a 20-foot section.
All right, 4 inches, $22 a foot. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Or $22 for the 20-foot? You said
20-foot, yeah, those are full 20-foot sections,
Okay.
that process.
Okay, good. I like it. And, all right, 6 inches, 54, 39, 8 inches, 82, 65, 10 inch, 115.02, 12 inches, 153.86, 15 inches, $200.27, 18 inches, $266.29. A 21 inch is $337.08. A 24 is $454.48. 30 inch, $672.87. 36 inches, $753.36. A 48 is $13.40. And looks like a 60 inch is $29.44.
There's a couple that are cheaper on, and there's a few that are a little bit higher on.
What we mostly buy is 24 inch, 36, and 48, 60, right?
Yeah.
16 inches are probably expensive, about $400 more.
What's 48s?
48s,
They're cheaper.
they're cheaper on 48s.
36.
Interstate is cheaper on the 60s.
Okay, well, we've got 2 more bids.
Yeah, we got 2 more to open.
Okay. This is binge. On your guys' price, is that delivered, picked up?
If it's a single piece, that's the price, but if it's multiple, we deliver them for nothing.
Okay, I don't, yeah.
That's why we do it in Breathitt County, we've got theirs, and they generally order 10 or 12 at a time.
Probably buy 10 pipes, or 10 pipes or something delivered.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they've got single walls, and I'm not gonna read off the single walls because everybody else has priced a double wall, and I'm not putting the single wall back. So the double walls, 8-inch is $420.
85, 80.
Yeah, 8 inches is 85, 80. Okay, a 10-inch is
$120.60.
12 inches, $785.
157.
15 inch is $10.99.
$219.80.
18 inch is $15.69.
$313.80.
24 inch is $26.09.
$521.80.
30 inch is $38.89.
$777.80.
36 inch is $51.89.
$1,037.80.
42, I don't have. 48 is $80 a foot.
$1,500. That's where the big save go.
Most, not having one double. All right, what are they?
Let's see, so the 24 inches for what?
24 inches was $521. What's the gap going
They're actually more expensive. Interstate's $466. They're $454.
They're 5 something, not too much. That one, our 36 inches, 1,037.
36 inches, $660 from Interstate and $753 from Jackson.
Okay, well, there's 1,039. All right, 48 inches, 1,600.
$14.99 from Interstate and $13.40 from 407.
407. All right, we got one more. Okay, we got more rich one.
Oh, plastic product.
Samco rim. Free delivery on $4,000 worth of pipes, $2 per mile round trip. Anything up before that? Don't take much to make for that, look at that, but. Okay, Samco rental, 8 inches, $115, 12 inch is $175, a 15 inch, 20 foot is $225, 15 inch is $337, 18 inch is $275, 24 inch, what's it, last drain that, is $450, 30 inch is $650, 36, $825, and looks like a 48 is $1450. What do they compete with?
They're all right next to each other.
So you guys wanna look at it, it's like 407, not be cheaper on home price, on except the third, they're really 60. Are the 60 inches getting hard to buy or something?
Just, they don't keep them. I mean, like, that, my price changed last week on 60s, and next week it's liable to drop 200. I don't know what the deal is with it. It just, for some reason, they can't keep them. And they don't make enough of them to keep enough of them in stock, I guess, where they can keep it kind of steady.
What do you guys look at?
Jackson, up there, you know where the retread is?
Good,
Just
okay.
try to restore right there to retread.
Somebody give me something from up there while we're at. You know, if we call needing 10 pipes more, you think you can get them?
Oh, yeah, I keep about 50,000 on the ground. We got, I do metal as well, but nobody uses metal anymore. For any kind of special, we do that as
You know,
well.
we're actually needing probably a 10-foot pipe right now, 2-piece, but
I priced a 9-footer last week for Breathitt County. I think it was 9 foot or 50 foot. And I think it was around 28 for the whole thing. That was one solid piece.
that pipe there is 10-foot, but that's good to put in.
I think 10 foot's what people want to put in. It's 50 foot long. Both of them are.
That's 2 of them. Get this guy, he's cheap interstate, man.
3 major pipes is all you need to look at.
That's 36, 48.
24, 36, and 48, that's what we use most of.
That's kind of what we need. There's the inch. 36, they're pretty high, actually. Yeah, that's over.
This one here is 24 and 30 is cheaper than this one. All at once, it's 825 for a 36 inch, and they've got 753. Here we got 650 for a 20 or 30 inch versus 672. This one's 450, 454.
36 inches, 800.
Right, these two are cheaper here.
Well, you got 36 or 700, whatever. 47.
48 is cheaper here.
36, 40, both cheaper than 47. It's the same goal, same one. What's the 24, it's kind of next time we use.
24, so yours 450, and 407, that's 454. 455. Right over, it's not a big deal. The same here. We say 75 here, 36 inch. 48 is about 19 here.
Well,
Would you work with us on these 60 inch if we gave you the bid?
Excuse me now?
Would you work with us on these 60 inch if we gave you the bid? You can't negotiate?
no, it's not.
Well, I can try.
No.
I can try.
Look out there.
What do you think?
We need to go with the cheapest bid, I guess, as long as they can, is this bid locked in for a year on this?
Yeah.
And you will deliver. if we
July
get-
1, July 1.
And you will deliver for, 3, if we buy, how much dollar amount?
You buy $1,000 worth of pipe, I'll bring it to you. Ain't no big deal. I mean, something worth, I mean, you know, if you call me at 12 o'clock at night and need something, I mean, I'm gonna take care of you. I operate that way day-to-day business. That's why we're here, I think.
Yep. Those are double wall pipes, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we go for zero, cheaper.
I'll make a motion to accept 407 bid.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Judge, if you don't mind, go ahead on, my number's on there, but Brandon is my foreman, and he kind of runs my construction side of my company. And his number is 568-6939, if you want to put that number on there as well. That way if you can't get hold of me, J.K. Lewis,
What'd you say his number was?
Brandon Hudson.
568-6939.
Get that one.
No.
Willard,
He's got it.
Willard's my road partner, he'll be the one calling with pipes, so anytime he needs anything, he'll call the order in.
That's cool.
Getting ready to do a bunch of them, sounds like. All right. Next thing on the agenda is asphalt from Hinkle's. Hinkle's on 1% asphalt bids. Don't be easy to fix and say, ain't it? All right. Ruben, did you write this down as laying it, or
Pardon?
did you write all this down as putting it on the road, or?
It's broke out, the first three prices should be FOB if you pick them at the plant, and then the other three is in place.
Okay, I see it in place down here. This class 2 asphalt base, is that what that is?
Yes.
In place is $105 a ton. Class 2 asphalt base, 0.5.
That's a binder course, yes.
Okay, it's 109. Surface, 0.38. It is 118.60 a ton. That's on the road. And I don't think none of us will be able to figure out how much we need, because we don't know nothing about that. What does blacktop usually run per mile? I know it's kind of hard to say.
I mean, that varies because you've got different widths or different specs on thicknesses, it varies.
Okay. And we've got no other competitor on it.
Because you may have some roads that you need to, that's rougher than the others, you may need to figure some leveling on it, which, you know, we figure our leveling on that, but it's also the .38D surface mix, but it, you know, it's Kyle leveling and wedge PG 6422, but it's the same mix.
Well, I guess with Hinkle's being the only one that's put a bid in on this, we've got no other bids to open. What a time frame on this? Can we get some kind of time frame, like, you know, when we turn these bids there, when we turn in the roads, that we can get them done, you know, that year, the fiscal year?
Yes.
So,
Yes, that's what we, you know, if I meet with Willard or you and we look at roads, and I get those worked up and I get those back to you, when you get all your MOA and everything from Frankfurt, we go ahead and try to get them scheduled.
okay, because we've got enough to blacktops on this year, hopefully. Me and you've done discuss some of them. We've actually went out and looked at some more. I just, you know, if we got the money, I'd just like to get the blacktop laid.
Right,
I don't want the money to lay there and the roads being a mess.
Oh, yeah, the road just get worse.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little more money next year,
Yeah.
the road's gonna get worse. Well, I suggest Hinkle, if you guys are fine with it.
I'd like to put in one more thing if we can. I'd like to see it done in 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to keep it in the year, you know, if we put in for the first part of the year, let's get it by the full cold weather. If possible, you know, I know some things happen.
Would 6 months be doable?
That's, I mean, we shoot for that, and I mean, even if we can get it, like I said earlier, quicker, if you get, you know, when I get back to you all, you gotta, you know, you get your stuff put to our Frank and get your MOAs back, you know, we try to go ahead and get it scheduled in.
Okay. Well, I've got a bunch of it, should be coming back pretty soon, and we'll just send in Craig doing that way.
He's gonna take care of that.
He should be sending in before June the 30th, so. All right, we'll get a motion to accept that one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Hankles, I'm sorry. Hankles.
They can talk to me, I'll move.
Hankles has a black tie. Got a second? All in favor, say aye. All right. Motion carries. Diesel fuel, we got two on bid.
Got two.
Yeah, we're good, I'm like bid the things up before. Save that.
I'm trying to save it where I can.
All right. So, this is, RDO. Filter low sulfur diesel fuel. I don't know if it's 2 $256.75 for taxes total. Total's 302, I guess, 302 a gallon. Low sulfur, what did we do for high sulfur, that's what we use most of. That's where equipment runs out, whether high sulfur, on road, it's on road. That's all. Looks like he's at 302. Yeah, where's the pipe, baby? I ain't know where that guy go.
He didn't. I thought it was KPS.
Yeah, we might have made a move, but here on the pipes, just hang on a minute. Kentucky Supply, not Kentucky State Fair. Who is Kentucky Supply? Grayson, Kentucky. I guess the same bunch put in that one year that didn't honor the bid, they ain't good.
It sounds like the
It
same
was,
area.
it was in Grayson. Let's go back, I guess, they got the bid on the diesel fuel and say they don't want to put it in.
That's our current vendor anyway.
All right, let's go with these 24-inch pipes. They're $27.55 foot plastic.
Gotta find the calculator for me. $755,
Yeah.
$551.
36-inch pipe is $49.52.
$990.40.
48-inch pipe is $77.91.
$1,558.20.
60-inch pipe is $119.90 a foot.
$2,298.
Yeah, 24-inch pipe. I think it's one of them. 36-inch pipe is $9.90. All right, 48-inch pipe, $15.58.
About $200 cheaper.
60-inch is $2,400.
That's the only one that's higher.
So we don't use much, we'll stay with 407B. Sorry about that, we thought it was good to stay petroleum, it's not, so, sorry about that. All right, so I get a motion to accept the bid that we currently have
For Hardy Oil.
for Hardy Oil.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, next order of business is backhoe purchase from Bob Cotton. He's got John Deere 410 L. E. He's wanting to sell for $30,000. We went and looked at it, everything worked good on it. Pretty good looking old backhoe, don't look like it has a whole lot of wear and tear on it. Non-electronic, so we get a lot of headache. And we're just about out of equipment.
We'll take your boys' word for it. You checked it out. I'll make a motion to purchase the backhoe.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, Foreman's report. I guess we've got a foreman's report, everybody's got theirs.
I was never given one.
You move things.
I'll give it back. I can see what to do first thing. These guys have been working extremely hard out here every day. I mean, we're at a setback right now with rebuilding Ben Burke, losing her tractor and some equipment, trying to build back, so Willard's had the guys tied up with building the building. I mean, it's not our fault, you know, we just got hit with this and nothing we can do about it. I do apologize to everybody if the roads are not getting mowed off quick enough. We've got a new tractor coming pretty soon, so we'll have 2 tractors back on the road. It just hit us hard for no reason, so. But we do have a building back up, nice building. It actually helped the looks of the place, it blocked the view of the whole park, you know, if you're at the park eating, you can't see all the equipment and all the stuff, so it helped out. They done a good job. So I'd like to thank the road department and all the guys and the work they're doing. Let's see, next thing is solid waste update. Solid waste, everybody out there is leaving the solid waste behind because we changed the areas from 6 to 2 to 8 to 4. There'll be a little bit of delay in it, but they will be get you garbage hopefully. Just got so many calls every day of missed garbage, and then we'd have to send our men out to pick up the garbage from 2 to 4. I just don't think there's no sense of having these guys come in early if they're gonna miss garbage that's set out. So we just moved the time up, so you will see a little change in the garbage. They should be there to pick it up by the end of the day though.
So does that mean that we have until 8 o'clock on our pickup day to put the garbage out by the road?
Yes. They don't come in 8 to 4?
Yeah. You know, just, some people were used to get some guys coming out early and they set it out early. We've got calls all day. You know, garbage running today, up there 2 hours behind because.
Keep the vehicles out front of the dumpsters.
Yeah, and also, we need, and you put this in paper, you don't care, please do not park in front of the dumpsters. We went to several places that has dumpsters and have to go back. I'm not gonna keep going back to the dumpster every day. That just costs us money to run back out to them, and I'm not gonna do that. Pick it up the next week when they start that. Just please don't park in front of them. We'll get you dumpster help. And the tires, probably. It went pretty good. Not got them all off the ground yet. I think we got somewhere, what they say, around 5,000 or 6,000 tires.
I don't know for sure. I just talked to them.
I think around 6,000 tires have been laying like ground repair since, I think, 2020. A total disaster, total mess, but you know, they've cleaned them up. They're not off the ground yet, but they should be by Wednesday. We ain't gonna set no more tires up there until next year's pickup. We'll start maybe a week before the pickup, bring tires back to the county garage. I hope you guys agree, you can make some mess when you take 5,000 6,000 tires and throw them down on the ground. It just destroys everything, makes the place look bad. So we'll just hold off on any tires being brought to the garage until next year's pickup, and we've done been approved for it, so we will be picking up tires next year. Don't know the time, probably the same time, probably in June. We've been approved for a $4,000 grant on that. With that, the garbage, it's probably holding its own.
It's definitely not going in the hole.
No, it's not anymore. Not like it was, you know, it was a total mess, but it's coming on. You know, and when people start to pay, I want them to have service that they deserve. Paying bills. I get a motion to pay all legal bills and money's available to pay.
I'll make a motion to pay all legal bills.
All in favor, say aye.
Right.
Oh, no. All right, transfers is needed.
I move to transfer, authorize transfer of funds as needed.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Open comments. Anybody got anything, Sue, you want to say anything since you're here?
Well, I'm kind of here, I don't know what all I've missed, and one of the reasons why I'm here is I've kind of, I guess, created a good problem, but kind of like an issue that probably needs to be addressed. I know that in Mr. Dooley's district, Megan and Wayne Gibson have had a lot of visitors since we did the interview with the Lincoln Rock. And it's a good problem to have, you know, that a lot of people are coming in to see it, and even the school has went to go see it. And I know that the road's been getting graded and stuff out there, and it's been, you know, taken care of quite a bit. But they do tend to wash out pretty easy. And the more traffic and stuff that goes across through there, I'm just kind of a little bit, it's not so much the whole road, it's just like where you go down in there to the bridge. And so I don't know if the county, you know, if they have any plans, maybe putting just a little blacktop there down to the bridge eventually. That would be awesome. Not not this year, maybe not next
Well,
year, but,
I ain't gonna lie to you, I've been sitting in this courtroom for 8 years, and I don't think I've ever seen any new blacktop go anywhere in Owsley County. I don't know, we'll try, we'll ask for it, but it's always been resurface funds only. And, that's kind of unfair, I'll agree with that, because, just double up on the surface
yeah.
and make your road, but, in 8 years, I've never seen any.
Well, the reason why I was kind of thinking that it could be a potential ask is because I know that there are some tourism dollars that was coming into the county and stuff, and maybe that could be something that it could be used for, because the other day, last week alone, the students from our school, they've decided to look around at things that are within our county. And one of the big pushes that we've been trying to do is the hashtag only in Owsley, because Owsley's not going to be able to mimic Lee County. We're not going to be able to mimic Fiscal County or Wolf County or anybody else. But we have some things that are very unique to us. And they're very interesting things. Now, I don't know what the traffic is that Megan and Wayne have been dealing with.
I think it's sad this guy's kind of spinning and digging, turning the road up, coming back out.
Probably a lot.
My understanding,
Yeah. So, I don't know what a person could do to help that, but
So we will look into it and see if
Okay.
there's anything, and maybe get an estimate on just from a small company coming with Jenkins. They're not gonna blacktop, nothing like that.
yeah, yeah.
I might be able to help with that.
Well, yeah, she's pretty handy with about everything, so it's cool with the credit, so.
I'll get with you afterward.
Okay, all right, I appreciate that.
Hopefully we can get some kind of money to do it, but,
Yeah, because
but, we've got the Fayetteville Church, and we've got the Pioneer Village.
mhm.
It's
Yeah.
ours now, and
Yeah.
we've actually had some people go up and clean and work on the church,
Mhm.
and I think she's trying to help us on some stuff on it.
Yeah.
And Pioneer Village,
Yeah,
we've cleaned it back up. We'd like to get a committee on that church, no, I'm sorry, on the Pioneer Village. Get some people that's interested in doing stuff up there together. It might be something me and Jerry will try to have like a meeting on the Life Center or up here one evening. Anybody's welcome to come, and we'll put the paper announcement when we're gonna do it. It might be, might wanna be on the committee to help.
yeah.
I'd like to see like an old-fashioned day or something up there,
Mhm.
different things. It's a nice place.
It is.
Uh,
We actually had one, because for a little while, Oak Care was kind of over, we had Pioneer Village, and when Mr. Baker left, because that was kind of one of the projects that he kind of oversaw, but when he left, it was unmanageable for us, so we decided to let it go back to him. But it's in disrepair. It needs a lot of monetary help and stuff too, but we've got a lot of potential in this county. One of the things that's really very important for us is not only drawing people, but keeping the people that we have, because the census was a messed up disaster. And I honestly feel like, we have more people than what it actually says we have, but how do we know? Because it was so messed up this past time, but.
I don't think a lot of people just fill them out because they didn't want to.
Well, I do know that a lot of people did fill them out, but they didn't get documented, because Joanne was actually on the census. She worked for the census, and they kept sending her back to places that had already done them, and they just kept saying, well, we didn't do that. But whenever you check your Google address and it tells you that you live in O'Landon.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
The addresses are messed up.
They are. They are.
Half of them is probably not counted for Owsley County.
Yeah.
There's more people coming into Owsley County,
Mhm.
buying property, moving in here, so
Yeah.
the census has to be going up.
It has to be. But I would hope that, and I'd be happy to be on a committee, because I think drawing people to our community is, like, we're not necessarily gonna wind up being able to build our economy up from inside. Most of it's gonna be what we can draw from outside. And we've got a lot of potential of different things in this county that could really be a good day trip for anybody who wanted to come. And so we've got the South Fork River, it's great potential, and there's so many different things. But the problem with the little driveway issue is, I told Megan, because she'd asked me about it, and I knew that more people would come to see it, but, there's been quite a few people, and they've actually took a group of students up there, and they plan on doing that, I guess, every year as part of their.
It probably, I'm not 100% familiar with, I mean, I know where it's at, but the
Mhm.
distance from the road down to the bridge, how far would you say it's down there, Jeff? You more familiar with than me? 10, 15
a mile, probably.
I mean, it wouldn't be much, 2 blacktop, you could get some Gramps blacktop.
And this goes to the church as well?
No, it goes to Abraham Lincoln Rock.
Yeah.
It's a hand carved rock by someone.
Yeah, he did it in the 1930s, and, I mean, it's kind of like, it's actually listed in the Smithsonian, Institute of Folk Art. So, I mean, it's not like it's just a rock sitting there, it's actually listed in the Smithsonian. And so, I mean, which, you know, once you get down there, you have to get out and walk up to it anyway. So, you know, but just that little driveway down into the bridge, because when I tried to come out of there personally myself, I got stuck and I had to back down and then I had to go back up, you know, so, but it is a little problematic for them. Yeah.
Maybe she can help us.
What's your name again?
I'll give you a business card.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right, thank
I'll
you.
talk to you.
All right, but I'm done.
She's very helpful.
I'm done.
All right, well, I guess, anybody got anything you want to talk about? Jerry, you want to talk about anything?
No, good.
Do a whole lot of work.
One other matter. Every year in June, we all have to vote to allow me to keep the tax money reserved in the tax account. It's what pays for the letters, the papers, the copiers, that kind of thing for the next round of taxes, which we're doing now. I don't know exactly what's in there. It varies, sometimes 2,500, sometimes 80,000. Usually runs around $5,000.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. I guess, anybody else got no talk about, we'll adjourn. Get them off.
Y'all know, I move
Yeah. All in favor, say aye. Thank you for your attention.